come back from holiday now and having a bit of downtime and looking back at this. I can't remember if I actually recorded any of this already or not. But in the meantime, I've picked up a couple of new things. I've got one of these track maintenance things from Hornby, and a couple more Southern Region wagons and coaches, and got those delivered whilst I was away, so that's good to have got those. Just looking at this, look, again, prices. It's £8.25 for a wagon. The right value, I think, for a wagon. I mean, ultimately a bit of plastic. So yeah, I hate to go on about it. I know inflation exists and all that, but still, I think the prices should pretty much remain static. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, right. So less about that. What we have here, this was the Class 20, which is a DCC fitted, but motor works fine. And I can't remember what I got to last time, but I've taken off the bottom because what was happening is the motor's spinning, and that's it. There's nothing else happening. It's actually, I think this is actually jammed. If I try to turn that myself, yeah, that I can't actually turn this. So there's something going on with these gears in here. So I imagine another split gear. It's a bit of a mess. So unfortunately, we've got this in effect preventing us from maintaining locos. Good old Hornby. Oh, it's not just Hornby, it's a lot of them, isn't it? So I'm going to probably have to snip or unsolder this part to get this part free to actually work on it and sort it out. You know, back in the day, they used to fit clips onto here, and then you just used to sort of slide them on. In the older locos, you just had slide-on connectors, and I don't know quite why they've gone away from that, because I thought that was quite a good way of doing it, because if that was just a slide off, I could just remove these and job's done. So I might see if I've got any of those lurking about actually that I can then fit to this wire. That might actually be a plan. But yeah, I'll come back when I've made a little bit more progress on it. At the moment, it's something to do with these gears, I think, so I'll let you know. Okay, so this is me just checking. So I've just checked all of these wires are all going to the correct place on the PCB board there, and I'm just going to check to see whether the motor runs directly from here. So as you can hear and see, the motor's in good order. It just comes down to this being stuck in here, so that's where I'm going to focus on now, and I'll do an update once I find out what's going on. So with the motor on, I'm just getting a soft brush isopropyl alcohol and just been cleaning these gears off. So these look much nicer now. It was a bit squeaky at first, but as more and more I've cleaned it, and I've given it a spray with contact cleaner as well, that's come out quite nice. It's quite smooth running now. So what remains is that I'll dry this all off, then probably pop the wheels back on after putting a bit of new lubricant in. So I think I'll probably use that silicone based stuff that I've been using on these gears, because it's plastic on plastic. Everything else has been lubed, so yeah, looks like another recovery, which is good news. This was a bit of a steal really, considering these locos go for, you know, upwards of 80 odd quid, so to get this for 30 quid and get it running again is a proper bargain. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Bye. Okay, right, freshly cleaned, lubed. I did manage to pop that lid off the top there in the end. Everything's put back in place. Let's see how it goes. There's a slight noise. I'll probably just leave it running for a bit, but I think that's definitely working. Definitely better working than it was before when we started, so I'm putting that as a thumbs up, job done. and I'll get it onto the layout I think in a bit, see how it runs. Well, I am pretty happy with this repair recovery. You can see how smooth that's running now, running really nice. I know it's a dirty diesel, but it still looks the part. I've been after a Class 20 for a while actually. I don't know, they're not the best looking things, but they kind of are pretty good as well. I don't know what it is about them, they're quite cool, but they certainly hold their value as models, and yeah, it's been a bit tricky to get hold of one at a good price, and I picked that one up for 30 quid because it was obviously a non-runner. And if we come round, and you know how my track's not the best in terms of connectivity anyway, and you see that that's actually running really well, really nicely around this track, so really happy with that. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'll just do some running shots now I think. I'll catch you later. Bye.